What began as a national moment of mourning for Raila Odinga erupted into sheer chaos. The images from Kasarani Stadium are nothing short of haunting. Gunfire echoing through the stands, tear gas clouds choking the air, and heartbroken mourners scrambling for safety. Kenya's most powerful opposition figure was to be honored. Instead, his farewell became a flashpoint of anger, confusion, and grief. By mid-morning, the chaos had already begun. Thousands of mourners, emotional and impatient, had overpowered police barriers at Parliament grounds and Jomo Kenyatta International Airport, two locations that were never built to hold such massive crowds. With tensions mounting, authorities hastily redirected the public viewing to Kasarani Stadium. But that decision, made in panic, set off a chain reaction no one could control. Within minutes, social media lit up with clips of massive crowds surging toward the stadium gates. People chanting, running, climbing fences, crying, wailing. A sea of humanity determined to see Raila one last time. No security coordination, no barriers, no plan. Just raw emotion meeting institutional failure. By the time the gates opened, it was already too late. Over 100,000 people poured into Kasarani. Stadium staff were overrun. Police were visibly outnumbered. Reports suggest that even inside, no clear path was created for viewing the body, a logistical oversight that quickly turned dangerous. Videos show police firing into the air, tear gas shells bursting, mourners scaling the walls in panic. Shots were fired, and one person could be seen down, nursing bullet wounds. Kenyans have called it a national embarrassment. Many asked, how could the state fail to plan for a farewell of this magnitude for a man who shaped Kenya's politics for decades? Kasarani's chaos wasn't just about crowd control. It reflected something deeper, a country struggling to balance grief and governance, a police force caught between compassion and control, and a public that no longer trusts institutions to handle national emotion. In many ways, Raila's farewell symbolized the same tensions he spent his life confronting, the gap between people's hope and the state's preparedness to listen. In one incident, a public address vehicle could be seen rushing through the crowd. Dangerous. By afternoon, outrage spread across the country. Comments on X called it depressing, disrespectful, and unforgivable. Kenyans demanded accountability. Who authorized the change of venue without safety guarantees? Who ordered the use of live ammunition near mourners? Beyond the politics, there's the human side. Families who traveled from Kisumu, Eldoret, Mombasa and across the country, some spending their last coin, were turned away or caught in the chaos. Elderly supporters who waited hours under the scorching sun never got to see the man they called Baba. For many, the events at Kasarani were more than a security failure. They were a painful reminder of how Kenya struggles to handle grief at scale. As investigations begin, questions remain unanswered. Why wasn't Kasarani prepared? Why were police reactive instead of proactive? And most importantly, will this incident change how Kenya organizes national events in the future? The irony is sharp. A man who dedicated his life to fighting for public dignity was honored in chaos that stripped the public of theirs. October 16th might go down as a day Kenya mourned not just Raila Odinga, but also the loss of order, respect and planning that his legacy deserved. From Parliament to Kasarani, the message is clear. Kenya's grief turned into a mirror, reflecting its unpreparedness, its emotional volatility, and its unhealed divisions. And yet, amid the tear gas and gunfire, one truth endures. Raila Odinga's influence remains so powerful that even in death, he moves crowds, literally and politically, beyond what the system can contain.
Well, this is a very sad time for us as Kenyans to have lost such a great leader like Raila Odinga. What Raila did for this country, I don't even have time to tell people, because everybody knows. And you can see how the country went at standstill yesterday when they heard that Raila had died. Raila was
Newsroom, Maisha TV, Bushabi Jr.